This day 1325, the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. I want it to be a schus for our soldiers and everybody else in Eretz Yisrael who are facing the Tzar HaTorel, Soni Machshmam. Today we're doing 7 Reish Aleph in Yeridea, Sif Pei Gimel to Tzadik Aleph. Okay, so Pei Gimel. This is about Tfilas Kelim. We know when you talk about Keli, the explanation of what we saw in Pei Beis. When you travel a vessel, the water has to come on the entire vessel inside and outside. If the mouth of the vessel is narrow, you have to hold the mouth of the vessel right side up in the water, so the water enters through its mouth through the entire vessel. Even if there is already in the vessel water which is no longer connected to the mikveh, now they connect the mikveh, it is a link back tor, and the keli is tor. We hold it sideways, or upside with the mouth downwards, a tovla. And you travel that way in a tefillah, it's not considered about tefillah if it has a narrow mouth, because water's not going into it. So I see in Reish Beis. It's going to be clarified later on. If you have a bucket which is full of vessels, and you travel it, they're tar. But if the bucket itself does not require tefillah, then the waters have to mix with the waters in the mikveh. The size of Shveres Hanod. B'chid Perusha. So it means to say, Chacham allowed you to toivel kelim inside other kelim. Shagam kli achitzon tzarich tefillah. When the outer keli requires tefillah, even though there is no opening of Shveres Hanod to allow the water into the keli to hit the other kelim. The outer one does not require tefillah. So then, in order for the kelim inside to be next to the mikveh water, there has to be a hole in the outer keli of a shofar sanod. The Taidik Mashon has 2 things. First, you can tell one vessel, another vessel. It's not considered chatzitza. We consider both of them like one vessel. That's not just their tummy, but if it's traveling from non-Jewish ownership to Jewish ownership, evidently. And therefore, even though the mouth of the outer one is narrow, when its mouth is right side up, and it's connected to the water of the mikveh, since it's a valid tefillah for the outer keli, have a tefillah pnima, it's also a tefillah for the inner keli. It's in one vessel. You put it outside, it's not effective unless the mouth of the outer one has a shofar sanod. I don't know why that should make a difference if it's on the side or on the right side up. I don't know why. If the water is filling it up, why does it make a difference? I don't know why that should be. Sorry. So in the other one it doesn't require tefillah. Even when the mouth is on the top, so it should be a chitzon. It also has several shveres sanod mouth. Because but this is only, of course, when the heaviness, the mass of the inner keli is not resting on the outer keli and making a chatzitza. You can't have tefillah klum, because then there's no tefillah in either one of them. If it's a sack or a basket, when the kavim which have holes, you can toivel kelim. Then the zadim shveres sanod is better than shveres sanod. The fact that water permeates it through and through. Follows by saying Reish Beis. We get this. See if you give him a siyat l'ishmaya. Practice says my tzorchas whatever he's saying, we don't know what he's talking about, so therefore there's no point in doing this. Or this brackets. Paydock, find his bar. We're ready. So again, I don't know why you need why on the side. It's worse when it's on the top, the mouth. Okay, pay dog. Plans blood. The kashem shein tovim the kalim, just like can't do tefillin and kalim. Kohen amayim over in derech kalim nifsulu v'dina kashuvim. Water which passes through a keli and gets is puzzle, and it becomes mayim shuvim. Ach b'zeh yesh pratim, but there are details in this. The dafka k'shekli ubas kibul kodim shechibul karka. It's only if you have a vessel which was already a receptacle before it was connected to the ground. Thus, possess and then it renders it on water unfit even after it's connected to the ground. Like a pipe that you first carved it out and then embedded it. Also, the water has to go into the keli by human with human intent. Such as when you put containers out at a time of rain, there's a range to fall into them for its own purposes. As opposed to when you put them the containers there to dry. When it happened to rain, they got full of rain. I feel it's small das adam. And even they weren't filled, however, with human intent, being more than a make a person later pick it up and pour it in the mikvah, because that becomes human intent. As we shall see. We have to just whatever we have to see, we'll see back. We'll see then. And what about kalim which are only makabel tumah the rabbanan? Do they pass the mikvah? Going over a mind there, is where it passed over simple wooden vessels, no receptacles, should come into a rabban which get tumah be rabbanan. Yesh b'zeh machlekes. There's machlekes. There's made the posel. Some say it's no good. It's base Yosef, better Gabais in the pre-show. Better Gabais is later comments by the base Yosef. Some say it doesn't pass. It's a bach and not goes pre-show. V'av Gavadin and Zochlin. Post Afil Tumah the Rabbanan, even though there's some Zochlin, Tumah the Rabbanan also passes when it's not Mesifik of Gimel. Zechila Shani. To, anyway, put out, when it flowed on top of Kalim Tmein. Flowing is different. Since it goes drop by drop, this is called Kabbalah also in this scenario. I'm not sure exactly what he means by this. In Zochlin apostles, it renders it, it's called the Kabbalah. It's not possible. It doesn't make them tum, but I don't know what the problem is here. I've got to propose to Tumah the Rabbanan. It's no longer considered Zochlin. It's goes drop by drop. It's Kabbalah. But the Zochlin Lopasir, the Gamre, doesn't pass them all together. We're actually to Zochlin and Bashborn. They only can be Matar in a stationary. That's also Tumah Rabbanan. I will force them Gamre if Shabbatum Rabbanan, but to make them completely possible, the Tumah Rabbanan does not make them completely possible. I just have to see Peches. Okay? That's the ramification of this. Pehei. So you put a tablet under the pipe, which is by the mikvah. That the rain, which comes down through the pipe, will pass over this tablet to the mikvah. If the tablet has 4 rims, it's suitable to be receptacle for water. Poselis, it passes the water. Being loud, and if not, it doesn't pass it. I'm zakav a tablet tzidah. But if you put the tablet on its side, so that the rain cleanses it from its dirt. Velokim and Cloud Shooter Mikvah, they didn't have mind that should go in the mikvah. I feel Yesh Lasafos, even it has rims, ain't a posel, it's not puzzle possible. Came shown a menace, meaning Shiril Kabel, so it's standing sideways, and the rims don't do it any good. They doesn't have it in mind to get the water to get to the mikvah. And but he didn't put it sideways, even though his intent was to wash it. Nevertheless came with Shiklibos, it's a receptacle. We met a year to a mile mikvah, from it the water is going to go in the mikvah, so it's no good. It's not like somebody who leaves containers at the top of a roof in order to dry them. They smile in mind when they came full of water. The kosher, come on, she's bar, that's kosher, we shall see. The mem has been b'sham she's bora kankanim. It's not so much. You can't pick up the containers and put them in the mikveh. You got to break them in situ. Come on, she's bar, we shall see. And Sif Tzadiches. So also you have to turn them on their sides for it to be effective. I'm not sure he means side. I guess Yeah, in other words, if it's lying flat, it's no good no matter what. It has to be side. Only when it's sideways can we consider it to be okay. Peva, v'kozik shur mayim urim of a mikvah zula. So there's all the case with water could have gone to mikvah without being shunted by the tablet or whatever it is. Does ain't absurak machmas shaydei clean as a and then the only problem is that because the vessel become mayim shuvim. It's a minor that we said this akval lo avik shuvim. You put the tablet on the side, they're not shuvim. I'm a little bit close to mayim level on mikvah zula. So the water could not have made it to the mikvah. Not for this tablet, which smooths directed and smooths its way. It's possible no matter what. I feel a zakval here, even put it sideways. Hopefully, people put it upside down. La mishum psul shuvin was a different psul. It's not because of shuvin. And mishum bayin habayos shel mikveh davar, but rather because the existence of the mikveh has to come into being through something which is tar. The chsiv mikveh mayim yeh tar. Mikveh mayim should be tar. In other words, its conception, its creation should be through tara. Therefore, if they are introduced to mikvah by a kli which is makabel tuma, even though the water did not get full inside the vessel. They didn't fill up the vessel. You didn't use the vessel to fill up the water. This is klis and kabel v'avayas. And the mikvah comes about through it. Psula, it's no good. That's a slavery that betum rabbanon postels. Once I see paid out, those are the tum rabbanon is also no good. I feel in the tablet stuff a klapel says even the tablet does not have any rim at all. Apostles. Kidim shudei kleitz. Like any other simple wooden vessel. The Makabel Tum Rabban, which becomes Tamei Mid Rabban. So the Kabel Tum Rabban has to not be something which is not suitable to the Kabel Tum, even the Rabban. And she Kerish Balma, just a board. She's not Sabina, which is made for construction. So is anything similar. Pei Zayin. Vida. Shakoma. Anything which is Gemara, we told the Gemara, and in the Simon Bedin Simon Sheshbo, in terms of a pipe, Sheshbo Bochil, there's a difference between Chako so cover whether you first carved it and then embedded it, when cover so embedded it and then carved it. Zewa Koba Simon Sheshbo Arba Safas with Kabbalah. It's not a simple pipe. It's a pipe which has four rims and suitable to hold water. But a pipe does not have four rims. It's not to be a kid at all. You can use it to bring water to the mikveh. Mainly, so you can ask. According to those old simple wooden vessels are a problem because they come to the rabbanon. So it's a pipe any worse than pshutei kleitz. So it also should be a problem. It's not a question. The Varagara. Yeah, it's certainly worse. The lav kol pshutei kleitz will come into the rabbanon. Not every simple wooden vessel, assuming he has no receptacle, right? Because not every simple wooden vessel is makabel to rabbanon. Only those which are made for human use, human service. V'akelim and the vessels could go shulchan, betavlo, mita. I'm not sure why I told you. V'akelim. Just a table, and a tablet, and a bed. Oh, it's got to be made for Tashmish Adam and Kalim. That's used by human beings and used to hold Kalim. That's how to read it. Okay, but Kugon Shulchan, the Tavlo Mita. All these things can hold humans and can hold the Kalim as well. A table, a tablet, and a bed. I've also touched on the Bible saying made either or for only use of human beings, or kelebat, or only vessels. Reim term made their complete Torah. Which goes to Ram Perek Reish Perek Dal B'Ki Kelim Zel Shon. The Rambam writes as follows: Shows me the glaze. There are three measures in wooden vessels. Shein Mosin Kabbalah, if they don't have a receptacle. Chuli Ayin Sham. Can't go to Rabbi say about Taisin Basra, and so too wrote the Taisin Basra. Taf Son of Vav. The Rak Shut the Klates. Amsham She Adam has Misham She Adam. The only Klates which serve people and serve those things which serve people. i.e. Kalim. Tame. Ayin Sham. Becomes Pshita Shatzina Tor Legam. So the pipe is completely Tor. And he has the brackets here, but it's not important for us because we don't know what he's talking about. Peiches, sorry. The opposite is true, opposite is true by Kli Asil Kabbalah, by a vessel which is made with a receptacle. Feeling and a Kabbalah Tuma, even if it's not a Kabbalah Tuma, going to Yosim Rabbi himself, such large in the size of 40 saw, when it's no longer a Kabbalah Tuma, or Kli Glolim, or it's boneware, or Kli Avonim, stoneware, Kli Adama, earthenware, or Kli Asil Nachas, or a vessel which is never moved, Klamar She'emet, to tell Mokum Mokum, it's not portable. The Afim Ukeli Ekli Eitzum Makabelas, even if it's a wooden vessel and has a receptacle, and Makabelas Tuma, it's not Makabel Tuma, Afilu Midrabanan. Even Midrabanan Kumashkasa, Rambam, Veshmegam Makabelim Zelshano, Kol Kli Eitzum Suinachas, any wooden vessel which is made to stay put, and Makabelas Tuma, it's not Makabel Tuma, Lomidi Veter, Lomidi Veservin, not the rights and not the Rabbanan, Kalashano. Mekomikon Busses a Mikam, nevertheless, they possibly make what came to Shane Kleo now, since it has a Shane Keli. Mashkas of Rambam, Reish Perek Mikvah Zelshano, like the Rambam writes, Kol Hakeim Kablim, all receptacles, upon which water has passed. I mean, that the Mayim Shuvim places in Mikvah, they pass in Mikvah. For you came Shem Makabel Tuma, they're Kalim which are not Makabel Tuma. That's a receptacle. If we can ask why a pipe would pass a Mikvah when it has 4 rims. So in Achas, it's made to main place. That's the question, actually. You can't ask, why do we pass a pipe which has 4 rims, and it's always in the place where it is. So, and it's every time, Makabel Tuma, the Inyam Psul, Mikveh, Ein Chiluk. There's a pass Mikveh, there's no distinction. V'day, you know, Shemedivrei Rambam Shebenu, Raido Ladei Ashniya, Shebasi Pei Dalet. When the words of Rambam brought, there is a great proof for the to opinion. Second opinion wins in Sif Pei Dalet. The Kli Makashal Batum Rabban any poses a mikvah in Sham. A Kalis Kabatum Rabban does a pass a mikvah. Sheikosav Rak Kalim Amakablim. Interesting. The only ones Kalim which could have receptacles. These are that to come to the Rabbanon place. I'm going to say to Rabbanon is also renders it unfit. Havli Achshov Kam Pshutim Kam to Rabbanon. Why is not mentioned? Creates Pshutim which are Kabatum Rabbanon. Hedging the Midvar the Yam Sum Mikal Lo Nachti Kabal Sum Shein Keli. Going around comes out, we don't look at the Shein Tuma. As always the Rabbanon, I guess, but only the Shein Keli. That's what determines whether it's good or not. He says here in the brackets, we accept the Kliya Matame Medris Pleso. Okay, Kliya Matame Medris. It's a Raisa, no? So I'm not sure exactly. I assume that's what it means. That's the Raisa, the Duke. Peites. Tina she'ein lo arba sofos, a pipe which does not have 4 rims. Chakol gumachas ktana, but you put a little hole in it. Kodem shekom b'karka, before you put it in the ground, in the ground. Im hushalates, if it's a wooden vessel, afilu ein aguma chazekas el koshu, even if that little hole only holds a insignificant amount. Nasis kula ayidor keli. So I think becomes a keli through it. B'chol mayim shori alav chashuv k'shuvim. No water is passed over that hole. I consider my shuvim. The entire keli. Sorry. The bimu shel cheres, if it's a earthenware vessel, pottery, and if I can go pasalto the hole. There's a pasuk and can unless it holds a vis. Enough. I don't know what the difference. Enough with tzoros or offer beguma if pebbles or dirt fell into the hole. Ain't no steam in the low mitras cover. It's not considered to be closed up. That should only be considered to be receptacle. And then can you mudok and dug unless they are very tightly packed inside it. Chain plus for a two rich roll. Siv lamed vav. There's Mishnah mikvos parag dal Mishnah gimel. The Mishnah says it's not. The Mishnah choyte b'tzira, somebody who carves into the pipe. To play a receptacle which will hold back pebbles. B'shel eitz b'koshu, if it's wood, the shear is a koshu. B'shel cheres, if it's pottery, the shear is a revius ayin shom. Custom farshim. Oh, now you space it. Custom farshim. L'chem b'shel eitz koshu. Why by wooden vessel it's a koshu? B'shum shorei la'kok b'yoser hadikul chok akvar. That's interesting. It's like chokim lahashnin and erevin. And since you couldn't carve more, it's already as if it's carved more. Shkem shel cheres, where it happens, if you don't fashion it that way when you make the pot, you can't do it later on. I'm astonished though, says HaShulchan. So what? The mishum the kol melach kok chokuk dam k'mina mashas is because anything which is going to be carved is as if it's carved, like we say in the Gemara. But not that, but kol may leave those in Bava Kama Iva, kol may leave those which is going to be redeemed, lizok, or to be thrown, completely reserved, that as if it's redeemed or thrown. Halom means that Rabbi Shimon, lo Rabban. So I joke Rabbi Shimon, not Rabban. Lo Rabban, you do, and lo Rabban. V'odin in Farshim Mishnayis Shama Rambam V'Arash V'Arab Mevur Lehedya David Kli B'Chol Shu B'Kishel Eitz. They hold it's a Kli, no matter how small, when it's wood. Isn't that what we just said? I don't know what the point is. Anyway, tzayik. B'nyan is like the MSK. I think it's also the truth like this. Creates limits on a sheer revius kabbalah. By a wooden vessel, we never found a sheer revius for a receptacle. But either on the contrary, pregnant zayim the kalim, mission as well, sheino harimon ba'alon, pomegranate, and I think it's a walnut. Vayagos, and another kind of nut. Shechakukum, Tinokos lamud bohem offer. The children carved them out to use them to measure dirt. Chulei tomei ayin sham. Pshita shema goes chakikam zekas. So obviously that nut doesn't have enough space to hold rebius. Ilu b'kli nan in kli cheres you learn perik beis kei mishta beis. Hadag shbili cheres v'chulei. The small pottery vessel, sure, and the shiz michtei sikasok cotton amount to anoint a child. Chulei milog b'atzab rebius. No, that's not the way we read it. From the size of cheres until the size which is suitable to anoint the child, etc. If it's the size of the vessel is a log, between a log and a saw, then the shear of the hole, which makes it a close up, which is good, like it's going to be the inside of the cheres to make it tamei. To make water tamei or shul inside there is a revius. He's giving me a technical distinction, not giving me a reason there. Therefore, a pipe is definitely not one of those narrow kelim. It's at the very least, it's like between a log and a saw. That's in the revius. Bracket says they'll cover us a Rashi Mikvos and Sham and Rashi this way. Whatever. Okay, you can. I'm not going to stand it. Tzayikav. Why they mention metal pipes? That's it's talking about a pipe which is not mechubel karka. Mechubel karka mutar shel matchos. It's connected to the ground. And then it's mutter even if it is a metal pipe. Like they wrote, if you have metal which is connected to the ground, it's like the ground. If someone will come on, we're not concerned to explain this explicitly here. They lie in a later explanation. That's why they mention metal vessels here, metal pipes here. And much later in Sivkul Samdal, we're going to explain it. In the bracket says here, Ayin Shachs, if Kod Nazayin Shiksha Nida Veshuvim, if it's maybe the tzino is Mayim Shuvim, at least it's coming Bamshocha, therefore it should be kosher for part of a mikvah. Tzarachi, it's not clear the Basib Membav, these bar, they came lo mikri Amshocha. When it comes to kelim, it's not called Amshocha. The Shach Batzon, the Kuz service of Ayin Yana goes, Yad Shol Beduk. Okay, so the question is, what's to be Mamshich, that you can be mashlim mikvah with it, but this is, he says by kelim it's not considered to be Amshocha. It's only on the ground. Okay, that's it for today.